Hi, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. This is a podcast brought to you by SMS Law, going through the legal secrets that will benefit you and your clients, as well as having a little bit of fun as we go. This podcast is designed to educate you on, number one, complicated legal terms that we will explain in an easy to understand manner. Two, to understand why you do things from a legal perspective in your business. And three, to help you develop a plan for the future success of your business. Our mission is to help empower small to medium-sized businesses around the world to get access to legal advice so that they can help build their communities and make the world a better place. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? That is the average time that it takes from a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. This podcast is all about empowering you and your business with knowledge and tools to ensure that that doesn't happen to you or to your clients. Let's begin, shall we?
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. I am Craig Mason. I have with me Jeremy Stratton. Say hello to everyone, please, Jeremy.
Hi everyone. Hope you're having a good day.
Absolutely. So it is May 2020. COVID-19 is still around us. And we wanted to talk about today 3 ways to stop yourself from going insolvent, which is particularly relevant in the current climate. Jeremy, do you want to touch on that and the first way to stop yourself from going insolvent?
Yeah, absolutely. And for anyone who's listening to this in the future, this may be relevant to you as well, but as Craig said, it's particularly relevant now because there's a lot of businesses that are suffering badly with what's going on right now. So these are our 3 ways to stop yourself from going insolvent. And hopefully if you've got clients or if you're suffering right now, that you might be able to implement these. So the first one is to get in more cash up front before you do work. So, one of the great things for us with our law firm is we're able to get money into our trust account before we actually do work for clients. But and that's because we're not allowed to get paid before we do the work. A lot of other professionals can just get paid before they do the work. And I'd strongly recommend that you do that and that you have cash upfront for the work that you're doing, or even getting some sort of payment plans where people are paying you over a period of time to make sure that you can get paid and there's some consistency to that. I think that's something that more and more people are going to do coming out of this crisis, because this crisis hit us like a freight train and a lot of people weren't ready for it. So the first one is to get more cash upfront before you do the work. Craig, number 2.
Number 2 is about paying your personal creditors first. So you should always keep track of what is owed. And when we're talking about personal creditors, part of that is any personal guarantees that you might have signed. So keeping track of those is a good way of being able to prioritise, I guess, payments if something bad is happening in terms of limited funding. You might be paying your personal creditors first to get that squared away, and then move on to creditors that may not have any personal security or personal guarantee or something like that. So pay those personal creditors first where you can. Obviously, this is general advice, not specific to your particular situation, but pay your personal creditors first. It's the second way to help with avoiding insolvency. So the third one, Jeremy.
Yeah, the third one is to really limit how much debt you're incurring for you and your business. So as I said, right now we're in the middle of the corona crisis. People have the ability to borrow lots of money. The banks are lending money. At least at the time of recording this, they're requiring personal guarantees for $250,000 loans have to be repaid in 3 years. So you've got to be really careful with what you incur, and don't incur massive debts, because that is one way that you'll go insolvent, is if you go incurring massive debts that you can't pay back over the coming years. So Craig, that's our 3 ways to stop yourself from going insolvent.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us for today's show. Please, if you're able, rate and review our podcast. If you want to stay in touch with us and get other information in between podcasts, please like the SMS Law Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter if you're so inclined to, and search for us on LinkedIn and connect to us through LinkedIn. As I said, we share information and useful resources throughout the time on those platforms. So, Jeremy, that is us for today. We'll be back next time.
See you next time.